Why does everyone think I'm gay? This tastes so gross. Alright. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video, and I just want to say to the 72 people subscribed, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Hopefully it's gone up since I'm recording this, but that'd be really cool. We're so close to 100, you know, so if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. You can join the short gang today. You get to look at my cool face, and other people do strange things, but today I'm not doing a strange thing to my face, or, well, I don't know if you consider this strange, but I'm not like painting I did paint my face. I'm not gluing things to my face, or like doing like, I don't know, some kind of videos. So I do podcasts, gaming. No, this today is actually like a really personal like day for me. This is my life as a gay person. Childhood, right? You're playing with your friends outside, you're riding bikes. Me, I used to live in a dirt small town in the middle, no, not in the middle, in the very northeast corner of Arkansas. But ever since I was a little kid, I always played like the man in relationships. And I think that was just because I just thought girls were like the shit, you know, like I always just like wanted to be with the girls, because for some reason I was just like, girls are so much more better than guys. Like all my friends like, oh, you have a boyfriend. And, like, I had boyfriends when I was younger, but like everyone does. But yeah, and as a child I was very, not masculine, but like very tomboyish. Like played sports, every sport. I played baseball and softball. I played softball the first round. Didn't like it as much, even though I played for like 12 years. And then I played baseball, and baseball was fun. I was even the pitcher for the very last game, which was really cool. Played baseball, played soccer, baseball, basketball, like all what sports. I did karate for until I was, I think, 17. I got to travel the world for karate. Very like masculine dominated sports. And I was always like that. Even like now, I'm still like more, not masculine, but like tomboyish. Then as a child, always was the man in relationships. Always played male dominated sports. Always was like, never let a man think he was one up me because I was a girl, which I think more women should. Are gay, good, but like I think more women should like challenge the man authority. But that's not where that's a different time. I'm not going on like my feminist rant. But yeah, as a child, always wanted to be what the boys were doing. Always wanted to be with the girls. I always thought girls, I don't know, I was always just like, this isn't weird, right? Like I just like having girlfriend. And childhood was a really strange thing for me because I grew up in a very Christian household. Went to church every Sunday and Wednesday, and so that's very, you know, like religion's really tricky with homosexuality. In the beginning, I had family members who were like, that's a sin, like going to hell. No. You know, which I think kind of shunned me from it a little bit, which I was very much like in the closet for a long time. A little town in Arkansas of 200 people to Houston, Texas, which has over 1 million people. Like, it's crazy. And that was a game changer for me, because I went from a little country town that you didn't even like think of the word gay to Houston, where they have a whole gay district. Like, they have crossroads painted in rainbows, like in the certain district of Houston. So it's like, it was such an eye-opener. And I think the real like realization for me was, I think I was in like middle school, but again, so in the closet. I didn't want to lose my friends or my family, because you know, you hear horror stories of like your family doesn't accept you, your friends don't accept you, and like that was terrifying to me. I'm a very family friend oriented person. Yeah, and so I remember in middle school I had this really close friend. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want anything to happen. We're not friends anymore, which is really sad, but let's call him Derek. Me and Derek dated, and every single person in my family told me Derek was gay. Every single person. And I was like, no, he's not gay, we're in love. Again, we were like in 6th grade. But in reality, we were kind of each other's beards. Me and Derek, we were very close, and then kind of shifted away from each other. I was very athletic and was in like sports during middle school, because that's in Texas, that's when sports start for playing for your school. And then he went off and was gaming, I don't know. We weren't really friends then, and that's when I fell into like my girl group. And it's really funny because I have these 3, again, not really many of us are friends anymore, which is kind of sad. And I kind of did lose one of them when I did come out to them, but which sucked. But so in middle school we hit, and then I found this group of girls that I played basketball with, and so we called each other the OG3, which is so cringy now, but it's really funny. We'll call one Tina, Savannah, and Tracy. Tina, Savannah, and Tracy. We played basketball together. We hung out every single day. Like we would do, like we had classes together. We would spend the night every single weekend. Like that was just like we were always together. And I feel like we had like those weird moments where like, you know, like it's like 1 a.m. and you're supposed to be all quiet and you're like talking about secrets. And I remember not being the one to bring it up, but like someone brought it up and I was like, oh Jesus, thank God. And they were like, what would you do if one of us was gay? Like, shh, gay, you know, like the bad word. And I was like, yeah, what would you do if someone was gay? Oh, I don't know. I was like, I'd be cool with it, you know, and things like that. And then I don't think anything bad came out about it. I'm pretty sure they knew. Like if you look at me now, I didn't dress like I did. Well, you can't really see. I'm wearing like shorts, like guy shorts, I guess you would call them. But I didn't dress like this. I was always in like cute jeans with like my hair down, like blah, 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 very in the closet-esque. And I remember like sort of not falling in love. Okay. You always have that one friend that you're kind of like, oh my God, like we're supposed to be more than best friends. I had that whole bad experience. And for some reason, it was like I chose the most religious one. My mind was like that one. I don't know. And never told any of them. Never told any of them that I was like, I think I'm gay. Like never came out of my mouth. Never. But I was really stereotypical and I wrote it in a journal. I still have that journal actually. There's a sophomore year. So this, and then everything kind of spiraled out of control. This was without a doubt the hardest time of my life. Like right now it's great. Like we'll get to that. We'll get to now. But like this was like without a doubt like the worst part of my life. And you hear like it's not that bad. Like things get better. Like yeah, things get better, but high school is still 4 years. Like, and I remember I was in my bathtub and I texted on our group chat and I was like, guys, I have to talk to y'all about something. And they were like, oh my God, what? Tina, Tracy, and Savannah. Tina, Tracy, Savannah. They're like, oh my God, what's up? Blah. And mind you, we all still played basketball together at this point. And I was like, guys, I'm gay. I think I'm gay. And it was like dead. Like nothing happened, like no one like responded, and then it was like I started freaking out. And then Tina, which was like the closest one to me of like my friends, she was like, I knew it, like all caps, like I knew it. Like they had like basically like a bet going on when I was gonna come out. Like they all knew apparently. And I was like taken aback by it. Like I was shocked. But I hadn't come out to my parents yet. Again, my parents that are religious, which is not a bad thing. But that's always a terrifying like time. And I'm like, my hands are like trembling talking about it. I got like goosebumps. And I didn't want to come out. I didn't want to tell them. I was in the mindset that I was like, I'll just have like a double life. But like I'm straight, but like in reality I'm gay. I'm just like very closeted to certain people. And that was just because I didn't want to lose my family. I didn't want to lose like friends. I didn't want to lose like my community of people. Like it's like mental game. It's like you like I just like this whole experience, and she was like, we're going out to eat. Completely 180. And I was like, okay. So we went to a Mexican restaurant. My father was there, and y'all don't know my father, but my father's like a big burly man, like 5'11", like big, like all bearded, like a man, like America, you know. And we were eating, and I was obviously very quiet, and I guess he could kind of like sense it, and he was like, what's going on? And my mom was like, tell him. And I was like, you know, like, what do you mean tell him? What do you mean? And he was like, what? And I was like, Dad, I'm gay. And the first words that came out of our mouth, his mouth, the very first words that came out of my father's mouth was, maybe the waitress thinks you're hot. And I was like dumbfounded. I was like, what? And I burst out laughing. And I guess my dad could like sense like the tension. So he was like, we gotta have comedic relief or this is gonna blow up. And so he was really fine with it. My dad was so excited that I was gay because I couldn't get pregnant at a young age. That was his like miracle. Like he made it. He was like, my child's not gonna be pregnant at 16. Here I am, 19, almost 20, not pregnant. So you're welcome, Father. He was very excited. My mom in the beginning didn't know much about like gay culture, LGBT. Like my mom at one point thought I didn't like wearing girl clothes, and so like step by step I was like, I don't like this. And at least my mom thought I was trans at one point. She was like, do you want to be a boy? And I was like, no, like I don't have like gender dysphoria. Like no. Like I just like lady parts. I just like females. I just like women, not transgender. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like that's not me. That's not me. No. And so like she talked to my Nana, and apparently my Nana, which I was terrified of her, no, because this is like the Christian lady, like church every Sunday. She was like, she does like potlucks for the church. She's like the church. Like my grandfather like was like he wasn't, I don't know, he like did sermons and things like that, and like I was terrified. And for my Nana was like, I know, like just like everyone was just waiting for me to come out, and it was so weird because like everyone was like chill, and then my mom was like, I guess she realized, she was like, it's still my daughter. Like, nothing's different. She can't get pregnant, as my dad would say. So she was like, it took us a little bit, but our relationship now is, like, the greatest thing on the planet. Like, my parents don't live in Texas, and, like, I talk to my mom almost every day. Like, I try to talk to her. Like, I miss, like, my parents. And it was, like, such a great experience to have that, like, lifted off of me. Like, oh, my God, like, my family still loves me. Oh, my God, most of my friends still love me. Granted, I did lose some of them, but it's okay. Like, obviously, if I lost them, they weren't real friends. And it was just, like I could breathe. But that was, like, maybe, like, a 2-year-long process to get to where I am now. And now it's, like, oh, my God. Like, my mom wants me and my current girlfriend to get married. Like, she loves her. And so it's, like, such a weird thing, which takes us into, like, now. Now it's, like, it's not even, like, an adjective anymore. Like, it's like, she's gay, like she's a gay, like that girl is gay. Like, it's not an adjective to me anymore. It's just me now. Like, here I am, rainbow, like rainbow, like rainbow, like rainbow. Like, I got this from my family for Christmas. Like all of it, like for my birthday, when I all was up with my family the following year, the whole birthday thing was rainbow. And like it was like, it's such an ongoing joke now. Like, is it a gay thing? Like Christmas presents and things like that. And it's so great now. Like, now it's like I can walk down the street with my girlfriend and like, no, like I don't see prejudice. I don't, but my girlfriend says she has, but like I guess I'm just not aware of it. I just don't let it bother me. But like I go to Pride every year and we get to have celebrations, and granted there are people who like riot outside of Pride, but it's so funny because like I don't think they're bad people. I just don't think they have the best intentions. But I get to go to Pride, and I get to go to gay clubs with my friends, and I have friends that ask me for opinions because I like ladies, and they're trying to get in the mindset of guys, so it's like they ask me opinions on like what they should wear, and it's like, it's just great. Like my life is so much better now, and I don't feel like I'm hiding anymore. Like, this is me. Like, this is me now, you know, like this is it. And so now it's like, my life now is just great. Like, I get to be me, and nobody else. And I do me, and you do you, and our lives work. And it's a long road, and you know, it really does get better. And if you're in high school and you're gay and you're like freaking out, like honestly, like it will get better. College will be the best time for you because you'll be out of the family space, but you're just close enough if anything happens, but you get to explore this whole world. But like, it's such like a casual thing. Like people call this generation the most gay generation, but it's like, no, we're the most accepting to where people come out now. You know, there's people who've been in the closet for 50 years and they get married all of a sudden. It's like, you're gay? And it's like, they were too afraid to tell you. But like, now it's like, everyone's gay. And it's great. We have gay senators. I think it's Missouri. Like, the lady is like a lesbian. Like that's great. Like, but yeah, that was my like, you know, like my gay life, you know, very emotional roller coaster, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. And it was a long road. It was a long, bumpy road that had really good ups and then really far downs. But this is where I am now, and honestly, I wouldn't want it any different. Thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know if it got sad. I kind of teared up at one point. I don't know if you could tell. I really hope you can't, because I don't cry, because I'm, you know, I don't cry. But yeah, I want to say thank you. Even if you didn't know me like in my past, or maybe you have seen this and we were friends at one point, maybe we're still friends. Like, I appreciate all of y'all. Like, even the people who didn't stay my friend, like, you really, like, gave me a character. Like, you really, like, showed me that, like, it does get better from, like, worst of the worst. Like, you can find people that are, like, my friends now, like, could give two shits that I'm gay. Like, they love, like, they call me and my girlfriend goals. Like, it's just great. So, thank you so much for going through this journey with me that I just took you on, this emotional roller coaster. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this, or maybe if you're going through the same thing. Comment down below what's your favorite color on the rainbow flag? Comment down below what's the favorite color of the rainbow flag. I personally like the green one because green represents nature, saying that like homosexuality is natural, like it's fine. So comment what your favorite color is. Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet, or indigo, whichever one you call it. People are all different, but yeah. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see my face go through emotional roller coasters like this, or paint dumb things on my face. I think in the last video I painted a meme on my face, so you know, there's no telling what I'm going to do. I make videos every Friday and Monday, and so hit that notification bell if you want to know when exactly my videos pop up. But again, I want to say thank you so much to the 72 people who subscribed. It's going to be a great road. We're almost to 100! Road to 100. My 100 subscriber video is going to be really cool. I've already been thinking about it. And so it's like, I'm excited, I'm hungry, I'm like, like I want it, you know? So, again, just thank you. I keep saying thank you, but like, thank you. And so, we can go on this journey together. So, you know, here we go.